In this video, we'll be taking a look at Battle Styles and going through why it is one of the best sets to invest in right now in a crashing Pokemon market. But let's go. Hey, what's up guys? I hope we're all doing well. Now in this video, we're going to be taking another deep dive into Battle Styles this time. Now I've already done videos on other sets already, so make sure you go and check them out. This is a part of a mini series right here on this channel. We are going towards the end of 2021 and we're going to be taking a look at the very first set that was released this year, and that is Battle Styles. Now this is a interesting set. There are a ton of cards that are very cool, that are worth money, but the overall hype of the set and the feel of the set is quite low. So why is it a great set to invest in? Well, first off, it is an incredibly cheap set. Battle Styles right now on TCG Player, the average market price is around $87 to $88 a box. That is incredibly cheap. So this is a very cheap set. An average booster pack itself is going for around $2.50. So it is an incredibly cheap set to pick up right now for collectors, sealed investors, anything like that. Battle Styles is incredibly cheap. Now, is it the weakest set in the Sword and Shield era? It is definitely not one of the strongest, that's for sure. Does it mean it is a bad set? Absolutely not. There are some great cards in this set, which we'll get to in just a moment. But like I say, the thing is a lot of people see Battle Styles and they go, it's quite cheap, cards aren't worth a lot of money, and it's not a great set to invest in right now. And the truth is when it's really cheap, which it is right now, it is an incredibly cheap set to invest in. $88 is very good. Could I see it drop any lower? Possibly. It could even reach $80. It could even reach $75 a box, but it will go up over time when it's no longer in print. Is it due more reprints? Not too sure. We may tend to get reprints in the form of other supplemental products rather than just actual booster boxes hitting shelves. But Battle Styles is a great set to invest in right now. So we're going to take a quick look at the single cards, where they are in the market right now. What is the average market price on eBay? I'm also going to be taking a look at these top cards in their graded prices, PSA 9 and PSA 10. Give you guys an idea to see whether or not it's worth investing in grading these cards as well, and to see the raw prices to see whether or not it is great to pick these up to complete master sets as well for you collectors. Let's take a little deeper look into some of the top cards. Okay, first off, we're looking at the Alt Art Tyranitar, which is one of my favorite cards of all time. I'm yet to open and pull it myself, but this card is the chase card of the set. It is incredibly difficult to pull. I haven't seen many people open it myself. However, the market price of this card has dropped massively. So right now you could pick up a raw one on eBay for around $66. Now that is incredibly cheap. In a PSA 9, we are looking at around $268. That is a massive increase in value. And in a PSA 10, we are looking at a roughly $358. So this is definitely a card worth grading, and is a great card to pick up to complete your master set of Battle Styles, especially if it's as cheap as $66. This is a really nice card. It is the top card of the set. Now I will say a lot of these cards, some of them we don't have prices in PSA 9 or a PSA 10, but we're just going to take a look at where the cards are in raw market price as well as we go through them. Okay, next up we have the Rapid Strike Urshifu VMAX Alt Art. Now this card is very awesome. It looks amazing. Now we only have this in a roughly a raw price rather than a PSA 9 or a PSA 10. Right now, raw price on eBay for this card, we're looking at around $52. Now this card has dropped in value over time. Now this is one of the chase cards of the set. Is it worth getting graded? As a rule, the chase cards are always worth getting graded because they're just so hard to pull. And the thing is with Battle Styles is the pull rates are not actually that great. If you could pick up this card really cheap as a single card in a good condition, then I would highly suggest doing so and then send it off to get graded. Next up we have the Gold Houndoom card. Again, another amazing card in this set. Raw price on eBay, we are looking at around $25, which is pretty cheap for a Houndoom and for a gold card. But however, PSA 9 and PSA 10, so PSA 9, we are looking at around $71, which is again a big jump. However, in a PSA 10, we're looking at a roughly sold average of $400 $225. Now, if this is a true representation of a PSA 10 graded Houndoom, definitely do it. If you could pick one up in the singles market for around that $25, guys, definitely do so, and definitely go and get that sent off to get graded, because this card is a keeper. Next up, we have the Single Strike Urshifu VMAX. Again, beautiful looking card. However, we only have just the raw price rather than the PSA 9 and the PSA 10. However, in a raw price, we are looking at around $22 to $23 for this card. Again, another great card to pick up. We're not too sure on the grading, but if it goes by any of the others, this is an incredible card to get graded if you can. But like I say, if you want to complete this master set, now is the time. This set is incredibly cheap and the cards are only going to go up in value over time. If you do want to crack packs, now's the time, because the packs are cheap. If you want to buy singles, now's a good enough time to do so. And then we have the Empoleon V Alt Art. Now this card is another example of a card that should be graded. In a raw price, we are looking at around $20 for this card, which is pretty cheap. Now, we only have PSA 10 rather than the PSA 9 data, and in a PSA 10, we are looking at a rough estimate of around $202. Huge increase. Like I say, raw price is the way to go for these singles. Should you go and get them graded if they are well printed and well centered and in good condition? Absolutely. Again, this is another example of a set which hasn't really been opened much because not many people were hyped about it and have kind of let it push to the wayside, and in actual fact it is an incredible good set and really good value. There we have all of the single cards. They're kind of like the top end. We're not going to go through all the cards. We're just going to take a small handful to let you guys know what the real good cards are. Like I say, if you look at the graphs as for the sealed product and for the booster pack and the price changes for these singles, they have dropped massively. This is the cheapest set in the Sword and Shield era. Does it mean it is a good investment? Yes. Could it go down lower? Potentially. But will it go higher up over time? Absolutely. It may take 2, 3, 4, 5 years for it to start seeing real growth in the value of the sealed product of the box. But in all honesty, if it's a set that tends to be not that popular and the price goes really low, then as a rule it tends to be a really good investment. So I'm definitely looking at picking up some battle styles. I've mentioned it before in my recent top 5 investment videos, and battle styles is just kind of, I feel like, a safe bet. It is a great box, it is a great set, and it got caught up in the pandemic earlier in the year. And the reprints are hitting the shelves, but it doesn't have the longest of life cycles because it has been out at the beginning of this year. Overall, it is a really cheap set to buy. Me, myself, I'm going to pick up some boxes and keep them sealed. I am still on the hunt for that Tyranitar. Alright guys, thank you all so much for watching. If you made it this far, make sure to give this video a like, and if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button for more Pokemon investment content, Pokemon opening content, and more Pokemon content in general right on this channel. Thank you all so much for watching. You guys are legends, and I'll see you all in the next one.